Like in
Yeah.
the US, people get killed by their kids all the time because they're like, "Oh, look, he's playing with the gun. Oh shit, he's shot me in the head and I am dead."
How was he saying
A
that?
classic thought process for a
Well,
man
yeah.
with no brain.
One time he was on the bus and a homeless guy went up to him and he's like, "What do you think about eating pussy?" He's like, "What the fuck? Why
I'm
do
not
you think
maybe
you're
the
torturing
beef would-
chickens?"
I'm not. Well, if the
Why'd you
chicken has
fucking-
information that I need, what might be an option? All right, guys, it's podcast. I'm Daniel, joined today by Benson,
Howdy.
Chris,
Hi.
and Dean.
Hello.
Anyone do anything interesting this week?
Last night I got pissed.
Like
So
angry?
yeah, because it was like Halloween, and Brock was like, "Oh yeah, let's just have some fun." And so he comes home, has a bunch of alcohol, a bunch of fucking Asian snacks like squid jerky and some fucking onion
Why?
rings, and it was good. I mean, I had fun. Had some pork crackle. It was enjoyable.
Wait, doesn't Brock not like alcohol?
Yeah, but he likes getting drunk, so that's his thing.
Same as
He
me.
just injects it straight into his bloodstream instead.
I think if he could, he probably would.
I
It
You
was
have to
that's-
stab yourself in the vein with a needle.
Or you just fucking vaporize the alcohol and
You-
inhale through your lungs.
alcohol vape.
What?
I mean, it works, and you get really pissed really
That's high
quickly.
IQ.
I wonder if it has the same like vomiting effects.
Well, it's supposed to hit you like in 10 minutes or less. So, you know,
I feel
I
like,
don't know.
anything in your lungs is not great, but I feel like alcohol in your lungs does not sound ideal.
it's probably depends on like how strong it is, because it vaporizes, so you won't get like pneumonia, hopefully. But it might. I'm just saying that because it might agitate your lungs, causing you to build up mucus, which would then give you pneumonia.
But then,
So-
would the mucus be alcoholic? So you could then
No, I
Vomit
don't
it
think
out.
so.
bottle it and sell it?
Oh yeah, you're gonna sell your own mucus from your lungs,
Yeah.
you-
Hey,
because it's got a little bit of alcohol. Up
there's a
in it.
high
Yeah.
alcohol
I'm
concentration.
sure there's a market for that. I'll go on Shark Tank.
Oh yeah, I had the fucking worst, not worst, but one of the worst beers I've ever had last night.
What was it called?
I don't fucking know, but basically it
Maybe.
was it's a sour beer, and it was one of them was supposed to be watermelon flavored, and the other one's supposed to be passion fruit flavored. But since it's a beer, it has no sweetness at all. So you're like, what the fuck is this? How is this
Bitter
watermelon?
It's just
bitter
a bitter
passion fruit.
watermelon.
It wasn't bitter. I mean, it was bitter, but it was sour more than anything, which was like, it'd probably be good if you just did a fucking marathon and wanted something refreshing. But just to chill out, it was kind of shit. So I stuck with my Guinness.
Classic Guinness. That's
Yeah.
that's one sweet
Yeah.
beverage right there.
I gotta have my Guinness.
Guinnesses are
fucking
just
addict.
is. The only cool
is
thing
like-
about Guinnesses is the little like ball in it that
Yeah, and it
prevents
like,
the froth.
float.
Yeah, it's like a paint can.
Yeah,
Guinness is like a real man's drink, which explains why Chris and I don't like it. Can't even
don't-
grow a beard.
fucking, I don't know.
And
I don't
old
really think
lumberjack
that.
Benson over here enjoys it quite a lot.
It's good.
Um,
Yeah.
That's,
But then you got
he's
Fireball
lukewarm
and-
on it after all.
Like you got Fireball, which I think is supposed to be like a teenager drink or something.
Yeah, because Fireball's not as alcoholic as most whiskey, but it is fucking delicious. So
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm a huge fan of cruises. They're my absolute favorite.
And they're so fucked.
it doesn't surprise
Are
me.
they? I've
I
only
can't
had
stand
actually
them.
one sip of them, to be fair.
Then you don't know, because you like it might be good when you first try it, but then after you've had like a bottle, you just feel like you've just swallowed a bunch
bottle?
of syrup.
Syrup.
Oh right, yeah, they come in a bottle.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a full size like wine bottle, and I'm like,
Oh,
where
yeah.
are you getting these? Benson?
But fuck, they're so sweet and fucked.
I mean, Chris and I like Canadian clubs, which is basically the male equivalent of a cruiser. Not gonna lie.
My favorite's actually the my favorite premix rather is a premium wild turkeys.
Okay.
Premium wild turkey stem.
Yeah,
Is
those
that
are
the
fucking-
one with
those are good.
Matthew McConaughey?
I mean, he sells the like spirit, not the premix. but
Yeah, well,
yes,
same difference. Must be good then.
he personally sells them as well. He like walks up to people and
He's
says-
got a stand on the side of the road.
yeah, he's like, buy my fucking wild turkey so I get
No, he's
a
got-
cut.
He's got a fucking trailer that he just drives around, and that is also his little stand, so he can take it wherever he goes.
It's like a
Why don't
taco
you just say
truck.
like a food truck instead of just a trailer where they're all gonna like
I don't
pull
fucking
down
know,
and
because it's not
break?
a food truck. It's an alcohol
It's a
dispensary
liquid truck.
trailer.
An alcohol dispensary trailer. Jeez,
That's a $1
maybe you're
million
onto something.
idea, Benson. You can make ice cream trucks, but instead of ice cream, they have alcohol.
I don't know how well that'd work, because fucking you need like a permit and all that other shit.
Yeah,
So?
liquor license.
Yeah, but I don't.
a license.
Yeah, but maybe like in order to sell alcohol, you need to have like an actual fucking facility instead of just a trailer. I don't know.
You could just be like a bootlegger and just not get a license.
Oh yeah, that would turn out real well for you.
Make your drinks in like a bathtub or
Yeah,
something.
then you can sell moonshine as well.
And make people go blind because you fucking put the wrong shit in.
Yeah, you put like 100% like arsenic in.
No,
By
I
accident.
use methanol. I think that does it. So you know,
Just meth.
What's so great about moonshine?
it
Compared
will
It's
to
get
other
you
extremely
fucked up
highly alcoholic.
instantly.
Ah. Surely you could just do that with like a really strong spirit or a really strong beer, like the ones that are like 65
No,
and
it's
over
like-
percent.
I think it's because it's so pure. It also gives you less of a hangover because of the purity. It's weird.
I don't know
Um,
about that. I don't.
It's like high. It's like 99% alcohol, like pure.
I think
Yeah.
it's supposed to be 90%, because if you go further, you've got rubbing
Yeah,
alcohol.
just exaggeration. But I mean, who doesn't love a good rubbing alcohol?
Oh yeah.
It's like I had 23-year-old whiskey one time. It was Richie's whiskey, and I didn't feel shit whatsoever the following morning.
Hmm.
I think just the better quality it is, the less effects it has later on.
What kind of whiskey?
It was just Scotch whiskey. I don't know. It was in some really fancy bottle.
Very nice. It's from
And
the
in
old
a
country.
fancy case as well, like a case lined with velvet and shit.
Yeah, fucking my dad got one of those for just being at work for a shitload of years. And me and Brock were drinking, just fucking having just Carlton Draft. And then my dad's like, hey, do you want this? And we're like, sure, because we're already fucking pissed. And then we turn out we're drinking like a $300 bottle fucking thing of whiskey, and he just doesn't like it. And we
Damn,
were like,
that's
we're,
What the hell?
we're like drinking fucking liquid gold here.
He's like, I'll stick with me VB.
No, he's a Carlton Draft man, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
My
Or
bad.
Kraken. Like,
Ah,
What the
the
fuck
black
is
rum.
Kraken?
it's pretty good. It'll
Black
fuck you
rum.
up though.
Never heard of it. You're just like a beer family, aren't you?
We like
he just
spirits
listed a
and
whiskey.
gin. Gin is a big thing, and wine.
Yeah, but like
Just
he and his
alcohol.
brother
Every
seem to
kind
just
of
get
alcohol.
pissed like every fucking weekend.
It's
Well, 'cause
Every
fucking-
time we ask him, he's like, "Oh yeah, my brother and I got pissed last night."
Yeah, Brock's the fucking worst influence to ever exist. Like,
He's younger than you.
I know. He fucking turns 18 and goes, I'm going to work more now so I can buy alcohol.
But he's 18?
Yeah.
Jesus. I thought he was like fucking 14.
No.
Yeah, he's getting pissed as a 14.
I mean, it's not terribly uncommon.
Yeah, well.
Because I started doing some more work for my dad, and he kept asking me if I was going to go or not, so he could go instead. And I'm like, why the fuck are you doing this? And my dad said he probably wants to buy more fucking alcohol, and you're taking up all his job. So Brock
He
is
says,
an
you got to
alcoholic.
buy a new syringe. My other one broke in my vein.
It broke in my vein.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just floating along.
Fucking hell. And Brock
Yeah.
doesn't like drinking on his own, so he gets me involved, and then I drink a bunch, and it's fucking great.
And it's not a
Wait,
great habit.
How
but
does he get to work?
Takes a bus.
Oh.
While smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's your like It's a good mechanic.
Do you know
what defines a good mechanic is how smashed they are at work.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Do you know what's really fucking funny? One time he was on the bus and a homeless guy went up to him and he's like, "What do you think about eating pussy?" He's like, "What the fuck?" And Brock's like, I don't fucking know. And he's like, "What do you mean you don't fucking know?" And then Brock's like, "I haven't fucking eaten pussy." And he's like, "How fucking old are you?" And he's like, "I'm 18. He's like, "You fucking need to get a life."
What? All right, that's not what I was expecting when you started that story.
This homeless man telling Brock to get a life.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
As you know, homeless men known for getting fucking pussy.
The way you say it as well, Benson. It's just like, fuck. Crikey.
How did we get to that?
I don't even want to think about how we got to Jesus. That's really just derailed my entire life.
Your life, it's derailed.
Yeah, I'll be on the lookout
What
for
about
homeless
Brock's life?
And then I think there was another time where because Brock knows no one on the bus he takes, so he's just sitting there next to a girl, and when the girl leaves,
is this related to the last story?
No. And another guy goes, "Hey, do you know that girl?" And he's like, "I don't fucking know her. Like, why the fuck are you asking me?" And he's like, "I just want her phone number." And he's like, "What the fuck? I just ask her, not me, you fucking weirdo."
Yeah, he's gonna get her phone number off of him.
Yeah, it's
That-
just
that
like
Was it the homeless guy asking for the phone?
I don't know.
Yeah, same guy. At work the other day, there was a girl. I can't remember who it was. So she might have even been like under 18, and she's like dog reader, and some old dude is like coming up to her and asking her what her Instagram is. It's like, "Oh, can you enter it on my phone and I'll follow you
Yikes.
and stuff." It's just like, who the fuck does that? Like, it's probably the same homeless guy.
What the fuck? As if this homeless guy has Instagram.
Well, you know,
Who knows?
They probably do, actually. A lot of them have like iPhones and shit.
yeah.
Speaking of fucking creepy people at work, this is someone I actually work with. He works out in the warehouse, and he's probably like
He's Jack.
35. He's just like your typical Australian bogan, who is a Collingwood supporter and has lost his license like 4 times from drink driving and shit.
Nice.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, well, he doesn't
All
have.
good
He hasn't had a
Australians.
license in like 4 years now.
Oh, okay.
And my coworker, who's the same age as me, who works in the same department as me, but we have to go into the warehouse every so often. And this like 35-year-old man, like, gets friends with my coworker on Facebook, gets him on Instagram, and like messages him this like just weird shit. Like,
Alright. No, my alcohol.
all right.
Sorry.
Like, he'd say like, "How did the pussies go on the weekend?" Because we followed the cats,
Oh,
both me and my
yikes.
coworker. And but he didn't send anything to do with Geelong.
Okay. So it just
I
comes
had
out of
was-
fucking nowhere.
It was just straight up porn.
I'm not sure I followed that story in the slightest.
Yeah. Well, he
Just be
does.
good, man.
Like he says, because my coworker plays footy on the weekends, and he said, "Can I come watch your games?"
Okay, that's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
What?
My favorite.
How about you fucking not come watch my games? Thank God I don't talk to this man because, well, why
Maybe
would I?
after your house soon.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're up for it.
I'm not, actually.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
At all.
Are you sure about that?
I have
Are
a
you sure?
girlfriend. Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm actually looking to cheat on her with a 35-year-old man. Also,
That's the
Crystal
life.
watches these, so hi, Crystal.
You don't have to cheat. Just ask her if she wants to join in.
Oh, I
No,
see.
she just watches.
Oh, I can be the cock, can't I? This is what you've always wanted.
Oh
Benson.
yeah, I completely forgot about that. I was thinking more of like she just watches and you guys just add it.
No, I meant watches these podcasts.
No, I know that.
Oh,
I
right.
meant also
Yes.
watching you and a 35-year-old guy going at it.
Is this the homeless guy again?
No, it's not that.
That's what I was thinking as well. It's the same fucker.
He's just like he's the thread that links all our stories.
Not many homeless people have jobs.
Well, I mean, he could look
yeah,
homeless and still have a job. I don't fucking know.
He doesn't look homeless. He's bald.
He looks homed.
If that means you're homeless.
Yeah, it
looking.
does.
Well, my dad's bald.
This fucking podcast has been top quality, you know?
It
So
always
far.
is. It's like always 5 out of 5
On
5
Zoom.
out of 5 on
on
Yelp.
Zoom.
On Yelp.
Yeah.
It's like a live event.
Can you rate things on MySpace?
Is MySpace even like alive anymore?
Let's have a
I
look.
think so.
See, we ask the real questions on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, does Lightning McQueen buy car insurance or life insurance?
That is the real questions.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe car insurance is for like cosmetic damage and life is for if he gets fucking killed.
MySpace is a thing. And it looks like it's not like fucking from the 90s.
Actually, I think MySpace is just for like music, like musicians now.
It
It's
looks
weird.
like that. Because it's basically musicians on this.
MySpace was before our time even, like that's like a fucking boomer.
I
Social
used
media.
MSN.
Yeah, same. MSN, I don't know if I'd count that as social media though.
It's close enough. You can
It's
message
just like
people for free.
Messenger.
Because in those days, it was just like texting only.
Unless you're
And that shit cost money back in the day.
yeah, we're not all rolling in 5 cents per text.
The
money.
fucking hell. I'm looking
Or
around
rolling
on
in
MySpace.
fucking free texts and calls and shit.
Yeah,
And
like
that's-
everyone is now.
Nobody alive except for prepaid people don't have infinite calls and texts these days. Except obviously if you live in like Venezuela or some shit.
Okay.
Specifically Venezuela.
Benson's not impressed. He's from Venezuela.
Oh yeah, don't you? No, but I said apart from prepaid. Because you have prepaid, don't you, Benson?
I do. And I have unlimited calls and etc. It's great.
And text?
Yep.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
there
Oh
you
my
go.
God.
Memed.
Because
So you
I
just
don't...
use it for data then? The prepaid.
In a way, yeah. But I don't have a lot of data, so I don't really use it.
Just got 1 megabyte.
Yep, 1 megabyte. That's all I got.
You can just look at like text documents.
I don't even think I could load up a porn page with that of any kind.
What's the point of having data then?
No, I
That's
don't
all I
actually
use
have
that
one.
I genuinely, my internet used to be so bad that that's what I would use data for sometimes.
I think you still
Yeah,
do
I
sometimes.
remember those times. Like when we were playing
Yeah, were you there
GTA
with me?
heists and you'd drop out every 4 seconds. Yeah, because he had like, I think his peak was like, he got really excited one time because he got to 1 megabyte per second.
Oh my god.
Oh my
But then
God.
if he used his data, he'd get like 4 and a bit, I think. So it was like ideal for him.
No.
Literally, I've only gotten to 1 megabyte once before I got my new internet, and that was that time that he mentioned.
What are you getting now?
I get like 5 to 6 normally on Steam.
Yeah, classic Australian internet. Meanwhile, people in America get like 30.
Yeah,
How,
what?
how much do you get, Benson?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna check that now. Because I know this isn't. I don't get fucking 87, but I'm trying to find how to change the fucking measurement.
Change the oh, it's fine if you just do it in megabits. I think my is just over 100 megabits per second, which is quite good for Australian standards.
Yeah, mine's currently 87 megabits.
I thought yours was better than mine.
It sometimes is. Like I've had it up to 126. So
Sure. That is quite the range.
I know.
87 to 126.
Fucking hell.
Is everyone using the internet right now? Is that it?
Probably, honestly. That's all we fucking use. We just live off the internet currently. It's probably more important than our fucking water bill at times. Fucking hell.
I mean, water's not that important compared to internet, if I'm
No,
honest.
just go to the neighbor's yard and fucking go find their tap and drink from there.
Just get like a water pump. Just pump it out of the ground.
Or get a hose, a garden hose, put it in the neighbor's tap, have it going, and just fucking all the way into your house. There you go.
Into the kitchen sink.
Yeah, or the bath, or wherever. I don't fucking know.
The bath.
I mean, if you want to have a cold bath on a hot day,
Yeah, that's gonna be like an ice bath.
it's not that bad. Get it.
Or maybe not on a warm day.
That's what I said.
Not that ideal.
What, stealing the neighbor's water?
Oh no, that would be ideal. Especially if your neighbors are fuckwits.
My neighbors are alright. They're a bunch of Indian blokes, I think. They're cool. They gave
What
us a
about the
box
other
of
side?
favorites. Just this creepy old dude that watches us, so you know.
So you would steal his water?
Probably. The Indian
Yeah.
dudes are cool. We moved in and they're like, hey guys, fucking welcome to the neighborhood. Have a box of favorites. And we're like, fucking cool. And then
You ate them all in front of them within 5 minutes.
and they cook some of the best smelling curries sometimes. I smell. It's so good.
Is that
It's
all they
nice.
cook?
I don't know. It just smells like a curry and it's fucking good. Now I'm hungry for curry.
We don't even talk to our neighbors at all.
We don't really talk to them. It's just they were cool one time, and we consider them cool now.
They give you a box of favorites, so you forever have good prospects
Intentions.
of them. Good intentions. What do you intend to do with them?
And the other dude is such a fucking weirdo. Like sometimes, we just find him looking over the fence, like he's right on the fence, staring over at us. And fucking hell, my mom just loses her shit and like fucking screams at the dude about fucking shanking him, and then he runs away.
Well, I suppose you do live in.
Yeah,
Just
it was pretty
doxed
good.
Benson.
It was pretty good last night. We didn't get any trick or treaters.
Sorry, you didn't get any trick or treaters.
None. It's
Mate,
fucking
I had
great.
one. I
I
had one
had-
at like 9:30 at night. I was like, "Fuck off!"
We had our first in years,
Okay. Oh,
and
at my
only one, and it was before I got home from work, so it was prior to 3:30.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
My nan's place, she gets like hundreds. So, you
Yeah.
know, it's just different places. The one year, I was on my own and I was watching The Walking Dead when it was actually good at the time. And I don't know, I can't remember how old I was, but some fuckers were like knocking on the door. I turned all the lights off because I don't want to deal with some fucking children. And they're not children. It sounds like some fucking teenagers about probably the same age I was. And then I hear them like, oh, let's just fucking egg the house. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm running out to the door. They're down the fucking yard. And I'm like, fuck off, you can't grab a brick from my garden and throw it at them. And they just bolt off. It was fucking great.
Wait, did anything trigger them to want to egg your house?
No, because I think they heard me fucking watching The Walking Dead because I had it relatively loud. And then they tried to
Maybe they tried
fuck me
to.
over.
Maybe they tried to like knock or something, but you didn't hear it because your TV
No, I
was
heard
so
it.
loud.
I just chose not to fucking open the door. I was right next to
Oh
the
well,
lounge
that's
room.
why they knew you were home, but you didn't answer. You didn't
I don't
give
give
them
a shit.
any
Fuck
care.
off. Look, if they were children, okay, whatever. I might have fucking got something, but it was like fucking sounded like some 15-year-olds. Fuck them.
Wait, and
I
how
was the
old
same
were you?
age. I was probably like 14.
Oh, don't mess with a lumberjack who's 14
Yeah, with a brick.
with a brick.
And this year, I had my machete on the ready just in case
Oh,
some other fuck. Like, people won't believe I actually have a machete. They'll think it's a fake one. And when the police come, I'll just say, yeah, I just had a fucking Halloween fake machete, and scared people off because I didn't want them near my house.
You
I don't
should
know.
just buy like a fucking Scream outfit, like the.
Well, we have one.
Yeah, just put that on. So if anyone fucking tries to do anything, you just walk out with a fake machete and your Scream outfit.
Yeah,
and you
but
just say it's a costume.
If
No,
they try and
but-
do anything at all.
The
yeah,
thing
if
is,
they
though-
like walk towards your property, just run out at them.
Quickly put it on and then run out.
the thing is, though, if I did that, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, this guy's into Halloween. Let's go get his fucking shit, get his lollies." And I'm not into that. If a dude that's got no shirt on, just in shorts, runs out there with a machete, you're probably gonna freak out more.
I'm willing to bet that is the case, but you'd also look like a psycho.
That's the point, to keep people away.
Look like a psycho to the police as well.
I'll just say I was protecting my yard. No one was hurt, so fuck off.
It's private property. Get the fuck away from it.
Well, no one was hurt that's still living.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm
They
No,
hurt for a bit before.
The
Imminent
sawed up
death.
body in bags in my basement.
Yeah. Fucking hell. And I got a fucking basement, like in, I can't remember what movie, but basically it's like a tunnel of concrete that goes down into the ground. And I've just got a huge weed farm with Mexicans just running around.
What? Where did this come from?
I don't know. I just remembered that movie and I thought about it.
And they sawed up the body for you.
Dude, be
Yeah.
careful. The FBI could be listening.
Yeah, they'll tell
I
you
don't
to open
actually
up.
have a fucking weed farm.
I
don't care.
I know you don't.
Yeah, he doesn't. Wink,
I
wink.
really assume you don't have a concrete bunker underneath your house either.
You never know. I am in, so, it might have been the previous fucking owner's great idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Benson
doxed
plays
himself.
GTA Online IRL.
Yeah.
He's just got all these drug businesses and bunkers and shit.
Yeah. I used to be known for my meth, so,
Well
That's the
known
thing.
in the industry of
Meth.
Yeah.
Did you get any trick or treaters, Daniel?
I got 0.
0? Dean?
I had one.
Oh yeah, you did say
Yeah.
that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
At 9:30.
Yeah, at 9:30 at night, these two kids come up and they start knocking on the door and chapping away.
Did you pull out your shotgun?
Fucking
Or a brick.
yeah, I just pull
Or
out
a
a shotgun,
brick.
I'm like, fuck off.
He comes out in his Scream outfit.
With a shotgun.
Yeah.
I mean, it would work.
Well,
And
you
it's
know,
a real
I'll take
shotgun,
any
so you shoot it in
opportunity
the
to
air.
harm children.
it'd get the job done.
Speaking
Brick
of,
does the job.
I thought you were about to say Brock does the job. He just like, runs out and fist fights them all.
That'd be fucking awesome. How entertaining. To me, I would just sit back and watch this big, somewhat buff kid just run up, or not kid anymore, but a man, I guess, run up to some kids and beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, well, and you're just like cheering, drinking your Guinness.
I'm sitting on the porch drinking my Guinness, having a time of my life.
I've been playing like nothing but COD.
God, modern wankers.
Yeah, modern wankers.
Yeah.
It sucks because I have every achievement in the game except for one, which 0% of people have. Which is
Okay.
to complete all of the special ops missions. And not only do you need 4 people for it, although you can public matchmake, but it's very difficult.
So even
Alrighty
if you
then.
had 4 of us, probably wouldn't manage it.
Tom and I tried it, and the one that we tried, it seemed possible through an exploit, but our teammate just decided to like kill himself at the end because we'd been doing it for like over an hour, and he was sick of it.
Nice. Classic teammate. He literally just killed himself.
Yeah, as the last person alive. The tactic was you respawn, like everyone respawns every like I don't know, minute or so after someone dies. And on that map you could just parachute onto the top of a building and nothing could kill you. So then you
Nice.
just act as a respawn person
Ah.
Sounds like a job for me.
But you just keep running out of ammo trying to kill everything, and it's so difficult. as
Use a
well.
knife. You fucking scrub.
You can't.
No, you're just shit.
Not
No.
against, first of all, not against juggernauts, and
No,
also
you're
not
just shit.
against
Get good.
guys that literally spawn on top of you. The
Just get
spawning's
good.
broken in it. I literally looked left, and then 3 guys all on top of each other spawned 3 meters from me.
Just knife him.
There's no convincing that's...
Fucking hell.
Speaking of harming children, in the new COD, there's a mission where you have to do like a house clear of terrorists, and some of them aren't terrorists, some of them are just civilians. And you break into one room, and there's like a mother that you don't shoot. Well, you shouldn't. And then she goes and picks up a baby, and if you shoot the baby, you fail, and it just says,
Oh my.
"Children are non-combatants."
Who
But
gives
if-
a shit? It's a
If
game.
you kill the baby enough times in a row, the game kicks you out to the menu and just says, "Are you serious?"
Nice. Well, children are combatants. Depends on the country.
Yeah.
Literally, actually, yeah, but not a baby.
You never know. Just
You
pulls out
never
a
know.
fucking M9 and shoots you
Yeah,
in
he
the head.
pulls out his shotgun.
Yeah, he's in a Scream outfit with a shotgun.
Yeah, and a machete
Also-
in the other hand.
I was being realistic, like an M9, small, light. The kid could probably
Are you
fire
kidding?
it once.
A baby does not have hands big enough to hold a pistol.
Well, one
Well,
hand
they
They
holds
put
the
their
back
arm.
of
They
the
put
gun.
their arm through the trigger thing and then
Yeah.
pull back with their forearm.
It's a new piece of jewelry for babies.
Well, like people have been
Loaded
shot and
guns.
killed by their kids.
M9.
Like in
Yeah.
the US, people get killed by their kids all the time because they're like, "Oh, look, he's playing with the gun. Oh shit, he's shot me in the head and I am dead."
How was he saying
A
that?
classic thought process for a
Well,
man
yeah.
with no brain.
He's very quick thinking. He's thinking that as
Like
the
bullet
bullets
time.
entering his forehead.
He activates bullet time, says that, and then deactivates.
He doesn't step out of the way or anything. Jesus Christ. Speaking of being killed by children, Apple has announced the AirPods Pro.
What?
Not sure how it relates, but it does. Have you guys seen this?
Yeah,
I've
saw it.
seen a bit of it, yeah.
When AirPods came out, people were like, "What the fuck are those? That's horrific. No one's going to wear them." And then people did. But I don't know if people are going to wear these. Like, they just look real strange.
Oh, they
to me.
will. It's
I mean,
literally just
they're-
AirPods, but they're noise cancelling. They're just
Yeah,
a
but
better
they're
version.
like on a weird angle, and they look like a fucking like the pea shooters from
yeah, the
fucking-
pea shooters.
They
Plants
remind me of a
vs. Zombies.
Pokemon.
Yeah, and that dude.
Fucking called Bellsprout.
But it's literally 399 Australian dollars.
Why don't you just go to Kmart and buy some like fucking shitty headphones for $10?
Some knockoff ones, yeah.
Yeah,
like
but they sell
$20.
knockoff ones for like $35.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have a pair of knockoff ones that are much better than them that I got off eBay, but they're still like
What about the
Absolute
ones from
trash.
Kmart?
I do have them as well, actually. Now that you
Are
mention,
they
it.
any good?
Not really. They're like huge. I have like deformed ears, so normal headphones don't fit in my ears very well. But even like these are even worse because they're just fucking
Yeah.
thick.
I think I'm the same. My Samsung headphones, the left one will not stay in my ear for the life of me, but then the Apple ones do. So that's
Yeah.
why I still use my iPhone just for music.
Yeah, Apple headphones are like, and AirPods as well because it's like the same fit. I like the only fuck me in the Angus. The only
No, thanks.
headphones that fit my ears like decently well, but even then, if I wear them for too long, my left ear starts to like be horrifically painful, and like I can't wear over ear headsets anymore because it just irritates my left ear so much, and I like twitch because of it. I don't know
Didn't
what
you
the
have
hell's
like
wrong with
ear aids as well at one point?
Yeah, I had AIDS in my ear. It's just had
Yeah,
full AIDS.
autoimmunity deficiency syndrome, right in the ear hole.
Yep.
What
Well,
could have been the vestibular system?
I'm not a fucking freak, so I don't have any problems with my ears. So yeah. I just noticed here that they have free engraving available online for your AirPods.
Yeah,
Like
you
what?
can engrave your name on the box or some shit.
On the box.
Isn't it just a piece of plastic?
Well, yeah, but
Not even on the earphones.
well, why would you engrave the earphones? They're
Because
gonna be
then,
little.
if like some guy named Chad is wearing earphones that clearly say like George, they're not his.
Who's gonna like look that closely at these tiny little earphones? At least on the box, you'll be able to read it somewhat.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyway, I've also noticed it's got wireless charging case, and that is cheaper than the Pro.
Yeah,
But
so you can get normal AirPods with a normal charging case where you plug in a cord, and then you can get with a wireless charging case, which is more expensive.
Well, no, because the wireless charging case in the image that we're looking at, Benson, that's
I know
that's not the Pro. That's
No,
not the noise cancelling one.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that to me it seems cooler. The fact that it's
The
wireless.
thing is, the Pro also has wireless. They just don't say. But
that would have been fucking great to know.
they if you
Shut the fuck up and
Stop
speak.
sucking dick.
the fucking if you're gonna buy AirPods and you were gonna spend the extra for the wireless charging case, it's only an extra $80 to get the Pro. So it's like,
Only.
but I mean, when you're spending $320 already, you may as well just get the Pro.
I mean, it depends if they fit in your ear.
They have like 3 different thingos, and apparently, if you put them in your ear and run some bullshit on your phone, it tells you if they fit or not.
What the
Like
hell?
it tells you like if they're a correct fit for noise cancellation, and it tells you to change if they're not.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Sounds
it
weird
does
more
something
than
like
anything.
it plays a noise through like the back or something to see if
Oh,
it's
and it
picked
would
up by
like
the mic in the front.
yeah,
Um,
bounces around your ear.
yeah, and if it picks it up, it's like fuck you, bitch, change it.
Couldn't you just go on eBay and buy like a bunch of replace like those little rubber things like because that's what I've got. I've got like 50 of them. So if I need
I
to
don't know,
change,
man. They like rape my ears. I'm not a big fan.
Also, I doubt you can put them on the regular AirPods.
just fucking
Yeah,
find
you
a
would.
way.
I prefer the fit of just like normal AirPods.
Yeah, so do I.
Apple headphones. I don't know why. They're like the only ones that fit properly.
That's why the Samsung ones don't work for me, because of those little shitty rubber things.
Yeah, they also like feel kind of gross. Like,
Yeah.
slide it into your ears like DMs.
Okay. Well,
How
fuck
many
me.
DMs do you slide into, Dan?
All of them.
All of them.
I have
With
an
everyone.
automated. I've got a script here written that
It's like a pre-recorded message that it just sends to every single female
Yeah.
on the planet.
I just send a
Or male, or both, and
Well,
other.
in between.
Yeah. Fucking.
It's just and every messenger account has a message from me saying A.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep, just the letter A.
Oh, just the letter A. That's even better.
Yeah, not even AYY or anything, just A.
Okay.
Speaking of
special name.
supermarkets, I recently found out that Woolworths is called Countdown in New Zealand.
Okay.
Did you guys know this?
No.
Oh, no.
It's called Countdown, yet it has the same logo as Australian Woolworths, which is an apple in the shape of a W,
Nice.
despite
it's the
being
same
called
as-
Countdown.
Hungry Jack's in Australia is Burger King in America.
No, but the logo isn't a fucking B,
I mean, it's
whereas
true.
Woolworths is a fucking W, even though there's no W in Count. Oh, there is a W in Countdown. Fuck. There's no W at the start of Countdown. It's just, I don't know, man. I just saw this image where it says cunt down because the O has turned off, and it really rustled my jimmies, and I had to bring it up.
A lot of
Any
things
thoughts
rustle
on
your
this?
jimmies, don't they?
Yeah,
The
I guess.
Countdown or the Woolworths?
the Woolworths
What's
situation.
I mean, I don't give a shit.
It disgusts me. What's
Alright.
happening to this country? It's time for change.
It's
not
happening
this
in a
country.
different country.
Vote for me, 2020. The
Oh,
first
yeah.
I'm voting
president
for
of
Kanye. Thank you
Australia.
very much.
First president.
Yeah, I'm going to be the first president, and I will outlaw New Zealand and then
Oh
resign.
yeah. Just get rid of it from the maps. Get rid of it from
Yep.
fucking the school education
I'll
system.
borrow some nukes from the US and just wipe it out.
Hmm.
Sure. Borrow them from like Russia because they have way more.
Oh, you could nuke.
I
You could just-
reckon America has enough though. Has to be
Yeah,
said.
well,
you could.
Even
You
out the
don't even
playing
need
field.
to nuke New Zealand. You can just nuke the ocean nearby and cause a tsunami that just kills everything.
That's even better.
ah,
Because then the people will see it coming and they'll know they fucked up when they named Woolworths Countdown.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the reason.
Aren't they
I
also
think
on
it
a
was
fault
more
line?
of a.
They are.
They're like one goes right through Christchurch.
So
Yeah,
couldn't
so
you
it
just
gets
like,
fucked
I
every
don't
5
know,
minutes.
put a nuke there and maybe force something bad to happen, like a volcano? I don't fucking know.
Man-made volcano. That would be pretty epic.
I wonder how many volcanoes are in New Zealand, if any. I assume there is on a fault line.
Well, the fucking island is on a fault line and is an island, which means it had to be a volcano at one point.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it's fucking super likely.
12 volcanoes, looks like.
Ah,
How many active though?
I don't know.
Australia has 0 volcanoes, don't they?
because
Don't
we're in the
they?
middle of a
Don't
tectonic
us?
plate.
We?
And we're just a thick...
Yeah, it like
island.
surrounds us perfectly.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's
great.
good. I don't want to die of fucking earthquake. Just get sucked into the earth when it cracks open beneath me.
Jesus.
And it quakes.
Well, yeah.
And then Quake 3 starts up.
Yep.
And we don't get volcanoes. Fuck volcanoes.
The way you said that, it's like they're like a pest. It's like, oh, there's volcanoes popping up everywhere.
All we get
get
is
spiders instead.
fucking forest fires or fucking bushfires, whatever the fuck you want to call
Yeah.
them, and floods. So it's either we are on fire or we're under the ocean, basically,
Or we're being poisoned by spiders or eaten by crocodiles.
by the chemicals that make the frogs
No.
gay.
Yeah, that too. You know, Australia, there hasn't been a death from a redback since like 1959 or something.
Jeez.
Mm.
And it was because the guy got bitten on his dick and didn't want to tell anyone
What a
and
fucking
left
G.
it for like over a week.
That's how I want to go out.
Being bit on the dick by a spider and not telling anyone
Yeah.
for over a week.
I'm
Dude.
gonna check if redback poison venom causes necrosis, because then his dick literally would have fallen off.
That would be
Whoa.
pretty epic.
Oh.
Epic?
Yeah. What a gamer. Well, my year 6 teacher, I think he was, or grade 6, I suppose, was bitten by a redback, like on his foot or something, and he had
I
like,
thought you were gonna say his dick.
yeah, on his dick. It was actually this guy. He was the one that died. No.
In 1959.
Yeah,
You were in year
He
6
was,
prior to 1959.
obviously. Yeah, he was bitten on his foot, and he had like, he's got like a horrific like scar and shit, and he was like deathly afraid of spiders as a result.
Okay, so the symptoms are sweating, muscular weakness, loss of coordination, nausea, vomiting, and convulsions in serious cases.
Oh, that's
So no necrosis.
It doesn't say necrosis.
Damn. So he's probably still had his dick right to the end.
Yeah.
I salute him.
The
I
dude who
hope a
got bit
lot
on
of-
the dick.
A lot of like men do have that same situation.
Yeah, but not all, Chris.
It's true.
Not
people
many
like
die from it. Oh, none
Varys
have
Uh,
died from it.
Game of
If you
Thrones.
did have an erection selection, and it got cut
Wait.
off somehow while erect, would you bleed to death?
I don't think so. I've heard that if you flex a muscle while you have an erection, your body's like, oh shit, we need blood. Put it to the fucking flexed muscle instead of your dick. So that's how you
Really?
can control your erections, apparently. Which
Oh
is,
shit!
So that's a major problem
actually
for me.
Very useful information.
Every time I'm on a bus and a homeless man asks me if I eat pussy, I just can't help but get erect.
Well, now you just have to flex.
you just flex
It just
at him.
flex at him, and he's like, "Oh, I understand."
He just asks you if you eat pussy, and then you just like look at him and flex your bicep.
Yeah.
Like, does this answer your question?
Fucking hell.
Classic homeless guy. We should get him on the podcast one time.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell.
Next time Brock sees him, invite him off.
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully he's got a mic though.
He can join me. We can be sitting right next to each other and use the same mic.
True. And if he gets unruly, whip out the machete and the scream mask.
Yeah. Though you would have to update the picture from just me to a homeless man. And
Yeah, and just edit like a homeless man in the background.
yeah.
Damn, I'd have to get a drawing of him as well. All right, it's too much effort. This episode's cancelled. He's not on.
Fuck the homeless man.
How easy do you reckon it is to kill homeless people?
And get away with it, you mean? Okay, because I was going to say pretty easy just to kill him, but
Probably it wouldn't be that hard, I feel like.
Patrick Bateman killed that one dude with the dog.
I'm pretty sure that's a movie.
Not only that, I doubt he actually did kill him based on the end of that film, in which he didn't kill Paul Allen. So he may have just thought he did, but I'm not sure, because he was supposed to be a sociopath, but it was apparently very unrealistic on how sociopaths actually are.
You could just get a bunch of spiders and just pour it on the dude while he's sleeping.
Oh my god!
I mean, how is that going to trace back to you unless you bought the spiders on eBay or some fucking dumb shit like that?
They can't figure it out, and he doesn't have enough money to afford going to the hospital. So
I mean, aren't we in Australia? Like I think you'd be fine. You just go up and you're like, I've been covered in spiders.
I've been bitten 400 times by redbacks.
Please.
He'd probably die like instantly.
Fucking hell.
Would you?
Well, not instantly, but from 400 bites.
It'd be fucked because it'd probably make you sick because it says it gives you nausea and vomiting. So it'd be like,
you just like vomit up all your organs.
Nice. And then they crawl into your lung.
Oh no, not the lung. My one lung.
Yeah, your one lung because the other one's gone because you sold it for money for drugs.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I forgot. Slipped my mind that I have one lung.
You sold a bit of the memory in your brain as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yikers. Man, getting bitten by stuff, like, I was just thinking about, like, I would never want to live in, like, in the US, in, like a greenish sort of area. I don't know where the fuck this shit is. Like, in the middle of the US, because I don't want to get killed by a goddamn bear. Because if a bear comes at you, what the hell are you supposed to do?
You just lie down and you pretend you're dead, or
and then it'll
run at it
and throw it out and eat you.
No, there's two different ways to approach it for the different types of bears. So I think with black bears, you can try to act big and scary, but with grizzly bears, they will kill you if you do that. So you pretend to be dead. So you just kind of pick one, and also a lot of grizzly bears can look like black bears, and black bears can look like grizzly bears.
Nice.
And they also
so it's a gamble.
Yeah, and black bears can climb trees. So if you try to climb a tree, it will come after you. So just, I don't know, hide in a hole, but then it probably could dig. So
you just gotta hope you have a goddamn 50 caliber rifle on you.
That's why they have guns, just to get rid of the bears.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, and each other.
Get rid of each other.
I mean, what else would you have guns for?
Bears.
Of course. Dude, yeah, bears are terrifying. I've seen that movie with
The Revenant.
What's his name? Yeah, that's the one. He got fucked up.
Yeah, that scene was horrendous.
Yeah, and I mean, if that happened to me, I'm not going to fucking survive for like weeks and then recover and kill a man and
kill Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I'd probably go to jail for that.
I mean, yeah, if you randomly got attacked by a bear and then sought out to kill Tom Hardy, then
it's
probably.
Well, you know.
But didn't it kill like your fucking, what was he, half Indian son or Native American?
Yeah, he did kill my half Native American son.
Yeah, so
sad times.
A revenge story.
I get attacked by a bear, and then my son's like, "Oh no, I gotta help him," and then Tom Hardy just walks out of the shadows and executes him. Speaking of Tom Hardy, Chris, have you finished?
I haven't.
Peaky Blinders. How did you like? There's a scene where
I haven't. I said.
Oh.
I have finished episode 5. How many episodes are there? It's not based on intelligence.
Damn. Well, I almost spoiled the final scene in which Tommy Shelby like deploys a tactical nuke
Ah,
to
yeah.
defeat all his enemies.
Excellent. He gets a 25 kill streak finally
Yeah.
in the 5th season.
I mean, the amount of horses he has been killing recently is probably 25 horses. Like,
Horses
fucked up
don't
with that
count as
dude?
people though, so it doesn't count.
oh,
Horses are
says you.
people.
No, they're not. Crabs are people. Sorry.
Crabs are people. Man, yeah, I don't know. Killing a horse, it's a bit of a rip. Like, you know.
I mean,
I
you
don't
could
know,
just,
there
it's
was
like
a
killing
scene, like-
anything, I guess.
There's a scene in, like the first episode where he
Yeah.
just like isn't even looking at the horse, but has a gun up to its forehead, shoots, and then instantly puts the gun up to his own chin.
Yeah. Except I don't know if it's the same horse execution scene because there is multiple in that show. He shoots it and then it like jumps in the air and flails around like it just
It
ragdolls.
may have been that one.
It's an interesting death animation for that horse.
Animation.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's actually what happens.
Hmm.
Although that probably was an animation.
I suppose if you get shot in the head, wouldn't you like your muscles like clench up or some shit?
Oh, for some reason, I was
yeah.
thinking how they kill
Your
cows.
nerves can still be active.
And they use a thing called like I think an impact gun, and basically it just shoots a piece of steel into their head. It doesn't actually shoot the projectile; it just like smashes it into their skull and just fucking destroys their brain.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
know
like
the one.
like a fucking
It's like a jackhammer.
gas-powered fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty terrifying. Like, it almost looks like they're like injecting you with like a syringe gun or something. Well, hopefully not you, because then you'd be dead. But
Because
pretty horrific.
my dad used to work at an where they kill cows.
A
Because-
slaughterhouse?
It's called a knackery or something like that. And he didn't actually kill the cows. He was there, the mechanic for like the
He
trucks.
just tortured them.
No, yeah, he was there for fixing the trucks and that. And there was one guy whose job was to kill the cows. And my dad's like, he is like the most fucked up person I've met because he's just like completely like soulless eyes, and he just kills the cow without even thinking. Like at this point, he doesn't care anymore. So he just goes up, puts the thing to its head, and just bam, done. That's it. And just puts a hook in it and fucking drags it away like a fucking murderer.
Jesus.
How do you drag a cow away? Those
mean,
things weigh like
no,
several hundred kilograms.
He didn't drag it away. He fucking puts the hook in it, right? And it's like on a chain that pulls it up and drags it away.
He slings the cow over his shoulder and
I
walks
thought
away.
this guy was just like Shaquille O'Neal or something. Just puts it in and just somehow has the strength to drag a cow.
Mm.
Speaking of shit like that, my boss told me about the story of he's from Ireland, and he for 5 years worked in a chicken factory, and his job for the entire 5 years was cutting chickens' throats.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Wait, actually, was it that? No, it was ripping out their throats. Someone else cut
fair.
them.
Oh, so they were already dead, so it's no harm.
It's actually, he told me it was pretty interesting how they kill them, though, like in a somewhat
knife.
humane way.
To the throat.
No, that's after. They like hang them up on a conveyor belt from the feet, so they're hanging down, and they just go along the conveyor belt into water. Like their heads get dunked under the water, and then an electric pulse is sent through the water, it stuns them, but it's supposed to stop their heart. So in most instances, it will stop their heart. But then after that, they come out of the water, and then their throats get cut.
Okay, so the survivors get their
Yeah.
throats cut.
They're like, oh, thank God. Oh, God, my throat.
Well, they get stunned still.
I mean,
Not
yeah.
sure by how much. Then after that, he said it's horrific because their heads get cut off, and then they drop onto like this, this like table, I guess, where he rips out their throats.
Nice.
And apparently, because their heads have been cut off, it happened from time to time where the chickens falling would like the spine from the neck would like impale his hand,
Oh god.
Well, not impale, but like, scratch the shit out of it when landing on them.
Was he catching them? Sorry, I missed that.
He's not catching them. Like he puts them on a table, rips the throat out, and then reaches over into the bin, which they essentially all just drop into, and then grabs another one. But sometimes they drop and just hit his hand.
Oh,
with the
while he's
spine.
reaching in.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Imagine doing that for 5 years, ripping out throats.
I wish.
I know that there's certain studies that use mice and that sometimes they do shit that they can't release the mice, right? I don't think they release the mice at all in general. So they have like it's either someone's role or like a person dedicated to this, where they get the mice and they put it in a gas chamber and they flood I think it's just CO2 or whatever, just to fucking suffocate them. And their job is to kill the mice.
Nice.
And that's another thing that fucks up people.
Suffocation would be a fucking horrific way to go.
Yeah, it probably is.
Wait, they have to kill the mice. Are you saying that they don't suffocate and they just come in and kill them? Or what?
They just grab them, a bunch of mice, put them in a box and put the box in a little thing and it just puts in CO2 or gets rid of oxygen, whatever, and they just die. Or release a poison. I can't remember. I just know it's gas and it kills them.
Can you waterboard like a chicken?
What the fuck?
You can do anything to a chicken. What are you trying to get at here?
Do they possess the physical properties required to be waterboarded?
They don't have gills, so I think yeah.
I don't know, dude. Maybe they're just like because you have to like tilt their head down or whatever, and then slap the cloth on them and pour the water on.
Why do you think you're torturing chickens?
I'm not. Well, if the chicken has information that I need, waterboarding might be an option.
There's a chicken factory close to my factory, and they like every couple of weeks they burn all the carcasses. Nice. And my god, does it smell like fucking ass?
Burnt chicken.
I thought it smelled good.
No, it doesn't smell like burnt chicken.
They're gonna throw in some like secret herbs and spices to make it smell better.
I wish. Jesus, it's like I go into the warehouse and I just like vomit and then like walk back in.
Why is the chicken smell in the warehouse?
What?
Why is the chicken smell in the warehouse?
Because the warehouse is open, like the garage door.
Oh, right.
I think
Sorry, yeah, I should have known.
You fucking idiot. Haven't you ever been to my work?
Yeah.
I think the worst thing I've ever smelled would be, because I sometimes would go to the knackery. One time, they just had a cow that died from sickness, just in a bin, just with its legs in the air.
What?
Like not in a normal
bin.
Not in a normal bin, but like in a dumpster. And they put it in there, slit its stomach, and it's just insides are just in.
Why did they slit its stomach?
Because they can't let it build up gas and then explode.
Ah, fair enough.
So they just cut it open, and fuck me, that was the worst thing I've ever smelled. Just a cow that's been sitting in the sun for a couple of days, rotting, and the flies.
Did they climb into the slit to keep warm?
Yeah, they climb into the very rotten, covered in fly cow, and just sit in it for warmth on a 40-degree day.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was 40 degrees.
Yeah, I imagine 40 degrees would make it smell a lot worse as well.
Yeah,
it's bad. And I was inside the car because I would not go outside, and it would just seep through the door and just.
That sounds like hotboxing cow smell.
So now I've got like the fucking. I can't vomit from anything that smells like anything. I don't know.
Except for cow.
Nah.
Cow.
You just get used to it, I guess, at this point.
It burns the inside of his nose so bad.
How does it
I can't smell most of the time, so maybe it did.
Yeah, you're pretty fucked in the nose.
Oh yeah. Okay. I get fucked in the nose.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. How does it work that smells just go through hot air better than cold?
Because the air's agitated? Probably.
Agitated?
I don't know.
The air's really pissed off.
No, I mean, like, there's more energy in it, meaning the particles move around quicker, which would be agitated, I think. I don't fucking know.
When I said the 40-degree day would help it smell worse, I was just thinking it would, like...
Make it rot.
Make the cow rot or something. Fuck the cow up.
No, but I feel like that actually is the case, especially like with the burning chickens as well. When it
Maybe-
was a hot day, I smelt them like a lot, and now that it's
Okay.
coming back to summer, I'm gonna start smelling them.
Maybe
again.
because it's like hot, like smoky chicken smell. If it was moving through cold air, it would be like the hot fighting the cold or some shit. But because it's hot, it just moves freer.
This is a science podcast.
Or I don't know. Maybe there's more moisture in the air because it's hotter. I don't fucking know.
Moist cow smell.
Moist, rotting cow smell. This
Yeah,
is
I
the
mean,
greatest fucking
regular
podcast.
cow smell would be fine because it's just like steak or beef or something.
Cows smell all right.
The fuck, Benson?
I'm just saying, I've had a cow, and they're not fucking
Don't have a
disgusting
cow,
animals.
man.
They're pretty cool. And we didn't kill it or for food. It was just a pet we had, basically. So, you know, it was all good.
Damn, a pet with 4 stomachs. How much did it cost to have that pet?
It wasn't that bad. Cows are pretty good. Pigs suck dick, though.
Is this from experience?
Yeah,
oh
let's go
my
with that.
god.
No, they just squeal all the time, and it just fucking pierces your eardrums, and you just want to fucking strangle the thing,
So you pierced their something else.
their throat with a needle.
Not what I was thinking, but
And chickens are cool, except like roosters. They're assholes. They want to fucking slice your throats.
all right.
So, yeah.
And on that rooster hate, I think we'll call it.
Oh, okay.
So adios.
So yeah.
Fuck off. I don't know.
Bye. So you recorded before yourself introducing everyone, and you're going to edit in our highs.
Yes.
Next level plays.